Hi, how you doing? Maryann Maisano here, producer and headliner of the Italian Chicks comedy and variety show, former banker. Yeah. Yeah, I was in banking for about 20 years in the capacity of VP, sales coach, business development, customer experience, call center training, all of that stuff. And it's funny because, you know, I've been doing some speeches, a lot of speeches about how did I reinvent myself? How did I do that? Well, you know, I was a change agent at a time of change during merger and acquisition. So I had to really wrap myself around the concept of change and why it was so important to do so. Because if you didn't, people were going to lose their jobs. That's how important change was, okay? So with that said, it's, you know, I kept thinking that I needed an exit strategy. And I think I kept thinking that way because that's what we did in business. We always needed a report or a document or a deck to say that this is how we were going to do A, B, or C. And for so many years, I wasted all this time thinking like, oh my God, I don't have an exit strategy, when in fact, all you have to do is just leave. Now, not everybody can do that because some people have a tremendous amount of responsibility and obligation, meaning that they own a house, they have children, they're married, there's tons of financial attachments that will not make it that easy for you to do so. For me, it was very simple. It was just me. So I wasn't worrying about taking the food out of my children's mouths. I didn't have a plan B. I just had a plan A. Because sometimes if you have a plan B and plan A is not going exactly the way you wanted it to, you will acquiesce and you will go to plan B because you're scared. And fear is the worst driver in the world. It really is. And it's so easy to say, don't let your finances make you be afraid. Don't, and you know, people look at you and go, what, are you crazy? I know, but if you really, really do it, it really works. It really does. So most recently, in the past couple of years, you know, I've been dealing with a lot of different people from the entertainment field, from, my gosh, business, from attorneys, and I've met a lot of different people, and I met someone who is doing something pretty unique, which is why I thought I'd put this video together, because I think it's important. A lot of people today in corporate feel trapped. They're not happy in their job. They're not making enough money as they should in their job. They feel that this is it, it's a dead end. They get up, go to work, come home, miserably sad. Nothing about it is fulfilling. And it's hard for them to say, well, you know what? I just can't walk away. But you know what? I found out a way how you can. And it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, trust me, because I'm not one of those people that, you know, has a friend that's going to stand in front of a Maserati and go, hey, like my Maserati and my 14-bedroom house behind you? Yes, well, I did that. And if you watch this video, you can do it too. So if you can just give me 45 minutes of your time, you can live the life I have. Don't live the life somebody else has. Live the life you want to have. And if you would let me introduce you to my friend Tom, he could put you on that track. And it's very simple. You become your own boss. If you can go from very limited investment to a higher investment. You find what your passion is. He places you in the right vehicle. And I'm leaving out one word specifically because I think if I say the word, you people are going to go, I don't want to own a Dunkin' Donuts. Yes, franchises. Franchises are pretty spectacular. If you just Google franchises, you'll find out what I'm talking about, okay? But Tom actually has a conversation with you. It's for free. There's no money involved in this, okay? And then you go, oh, really? So how does Tom make his money? Well, Tom makes his money through the franchises, not through you. But what Tom does is, let's say it was me and I sat down and I say, you know what, Tom, I really love that Orange Theory gym. Oh my God, I want to buy one of their franchises. Well, that could just be my ego, because there's something about Orange Theory that excites me, okay? And after Tom evaluates me and profiles, you know, what my needs and likes are, makes an assessment, he will put me in the right franchise and match me with something. It's something that you'll be passionate about. It's something that you will own. It's something that you will be the boss. It's something that you can control, okay? And it's not a lot of money. People are thinking, look, I'm not telling you, yes, there are a lot of franchises that can be $500,000. But you know what? There are some home-based franchises. I bet you didn't know that. Home-based franchises that you can do out of your house that put you in under a $5,000 investment. Yeah, it's interesting. So I'm talking to the people that are sitting there in their offices that are just exhausted because they didn't work out, that they didn't get tired because they did something amazing. They're tired because they're trapped. They're tired because they feel that they're always going to be in this job because they have no other choice. Well, yeah, you do. And you know what? There is no loyalty in corporate America. So don't feel that sense of, oh my God, I'm going to leave. And no, there's no loyalty. It really isn't. Nobody gets the gold watch anymore. It doesn't happen that way. So I'm talking from my heart. I would never, when I was in sales, I would never sell somebody something they didn't need. Because if you do, they will never come back to you again. They'll find out, they'll figure it out, and then they'll tell everybody else about you. So I truly believe in this because I have friends who have done this, including Tom, who has invested in franchises, and it works. It really works. So trust me on this. So do me a favor. At least contact me through my messaging, inbox me here, and let me set you up with a consultation with Tom. What's the worst that could happen? You might be happy. Have a great day. Ciao.